Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings, all dearest friends and all people that watch my videos. This time, happy weekend, happy Saturday night, happy dating, perhaps for those who have couple. Hope you enjoy your time at this certain hour, usually in this city, region of Yogyakarta, Indonesia. It's now 8 a.m. 8 p.m. I'm sorry. 8:10. Well, it's usually the perfect time for a couple to spend time with. Okay. Now, for those who watch videos or maybe browse game or just sitting in the house enjoying, free holidays time, whatever the reason is, okay, I won't judge. I'm not a kappa person. I want to give is a bit, entertaining or just someone just like to light up with your night tonight. I want to tell you about 7 ancient spells derived from the Holy Quran. Yes, 7 ancient spells derived from the Holy Quran. You know that if you are a Muslim and if you're not a Muslim, it's okay. I just want to tell you a bit about it. I'm not gonna say or translate or dictating or influence or something like that. This is just, you can check it out. You can ask your Muslim friend or you can just browse the internet about what I say. The first thing that I want to say is about there are several verses in Quran that cannot be translated or take a meaning in our own language, even in Arabic itself, something like Alif Lam Mim, something like that. Nah, so those words actually was a powerful spell, a short and powerful spell. There are many, but I want to tell you about 7 of it. The 7 that I really know. The first one I want to tell you about is the Alif Lam Mim. Yes, everybody knows about Alif Lam Mim. Alif Lam Mim in this certain part is usually used, the last time it used by Wali Songo when they want to do something good or to protect something or to enchant something from any obstacle. Like there is in Quran itself, if you are a Muslim or if you study the literature of Muslim, you know that Abraham or Ibrahim, the first of his spell to defend from the burning of fire is the first of Quran too, and the first of Quran that we can literally use to guide us from demonic influence or evil or something like that. They are first too. There are many for those who are Muslim. Quran itself is a miracle. So that's why I want to know. The first one is Alif Lam Mim. With the Alif Lam Mim, you can actually input something or someone or anything at all and giving it like holy energy and protection, something like that. Holy directly from the God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Something like that. The second one is something more powerful than Alif Lam Mim. Is the Alif Lam Ra. Sorry, I'm not Alif Lam Ra, something like that. I don't speak it in the right So because it has value and meaning, so something like that. It's Al-Islam itself was really in more quick, something like when you use Al-Islam, you like traveling with bike, something like that. But if you use Al-Islam like you are traveling with uh, literally something like a high-speed train or speeding car, something like that. But it has more power. It has more usage. And believe me, I've tried it myself. But to be able to manipulate it, the spell, a person must, as I know, a person itself must go through some ritual and achieve some deeper understanding about the entity of God, Rasulullah, and Islam itself. So it's not gonna be have literally effect as you just open it and say I don't know. It's not gonna be like that. So it's practically like lock, something like that. So the word itself is not, you just say it and it's have effect, something like that now. But to be able to catch that kind of protective barrier from almost anything at all, almost anything at all, anything at all, you must, yes, go through some rituals and understanding, and and yeah, understanding ritual and some things that you have to do, something like that. And it is not pretty easy. No, it's not that easy. So the third one is I want to tell you is about the Kafi. Yeah, Kafi, Surat Al-Kahfi, the Al-Kahfi Surah. Al-Kahfi Surah here is used when you are in groups and you are terrified. When I say it's like you're traveling with your friends and you go to something very dangerous area. I mean, like there are beggars or there are many animals wild, so you are get lost and you just with some group people, something like that. Now you say kafi with turning your hands and praying to God. It's gonna give you some like temporal to bothering that bonding yourself and your groups. It can only be used if you have similarity, like you are in the same manhaj, you are in the same jama'ah, something like that. But it was also can be used if you are the same human. I mean, it's practically a protective state. But the difference is kafi is just like bonding ourselves with some group of people that we are feel connected, something like that. Like make a bond and make barrier with other uh, some negative influence from outside, whether it's gonna be like visible or invisible influence, something like yes, the animal attacks from a group, like that's physical, or something like influence of different, yeah, different idealism or different the gospel figure, something like that, that not really suitable for your group, something like that. It's gonna be like clearing your mind, especially it's really useful as you are traveling abroad, like doing arts, something like that, with a group of people. The last time it's pretty awful. There are some kids, something like that, and the heavy rain and all something like that. It's gonna be useful in that some circumstances like that. So I'm not saying that it will 100% save yourself, but as I know from my encounters with the Prophet, is literally implying and actually verifying what I said. So yeah, I did it for some people and some others too in my beliefs, but it's kind of really really sacred thing. So we don't use it for fun or for just let's just try it. Maybe it's gonna work something like that. No, that is not. No. Then the first one is I'm gonna tell you is about. I'm gonna tell you about. I forgot. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna tell you. The first one is it's from the Maryam Surah is Kahaya Nisot. Yeah, Kahaya Nisot is used to that from the start and from until now. I'm discussing about enchanting, like defending something like that. That's just something that make a person or something like we justify ourselves. But Kahaya Nisot is the only one like holy curse. Yes, the holy curse. So you can literally curse someone if they fired you something with the Kahaya is like it's used by I believe the Sultan Geseng where to his few of his students because they don't obey him and he turns them into sorcerers. Yes, something like that. Permanently become a turtle. Seriously. And the five one is I'm sorry, I'm a bit more conscious. The five one is Toha. Toha is just to literally cleaning. When you are getting influence of demons of something like that, it's found the quickest way, or like the CPR way of usage in mass or rapid or under something like critical condition. You can use it. You can use the Toha. Somebody just say the Toha with right punctuation and the tempo something like that. Not like what I said. So along with the kursi and something like that, maybe So the sect is where I say itself is this part of surah that I want to tell you. Can search yourself in Quran Islam is the barrier from fire. Yes, that was been said by Abraham itself, and it was pretty confirming. But actually, there are just that seven. I mean, the seven one is the one when we want to hide from evil entity or people that maybe harm us, or we are scared and we are under threat and we are just alone when we are surrounded by so many people or anything around that gonna look for us and we are just cornered. We use the sumun bukmun spell. Yes, you know the surah sumun bukmun yang GO something like that. Now the seven is the kursi ayat kursi. That kursi here is literally guardian spell which used to deflect any negativity. So if you are cornered or something like that, or being influenced by demons or evil creatures or people that want to harm you, threaten you, or blackmail you, something like that. Or you are a girl walking down alone in the streets where a lot of perhaps some thugs, some bad guys that circle around you, something like that. Yeah, you read the ayat kursi one. So there are 7 with semua buku di ayat kursi. So that's all I want to say. Then there's so much more that have deeper meaning about that spell, you know. Yeah, the word itself is not. I mean the ayat itself, yeah, like the alif lam, it's not literally can be used because the main spell is actually the alif lam mim, alif lam ra, and kaya and short. Alif lam mim is for guardian. Alif lam ra is like, you know, buffing with super buff, something like that, like increasing something like. I didn't actually when there was some gossip or issue about Kaaba, something like that. So I use it for Kaaba sometimes and something. It's pretty fascinating, you know, knowing the result itself. I mean the Kaaba is already magical itself. So it's imbued with protection and some full positivity, something like that. Like totally magic from the God, something like that. Totally, you know. And it cannot be used just like playing games, something like that. Yeah. And the Kai so is I want you to not to play games with that word, something like that, because in the story of Sunan Keseng, it can sometimes the curse is unreversible. So when you are master it and you curse that person, she will or he will remain in that state perhaps for the end of his life, for the end of her life or his life. And the more thing that makes it more hard to, you know, to be taken with, when people is turning into something like frogs or turtle or something like people with curse or snakes. They're not regular snakes, you know. There's still this essence of human in it. So sometimes you know about the story of baju putih, something like that, transform state, some of them, not everything. The others is about because they are evil entity or some entity that animal and transforming from and goib, something like that. So if you are trying to learn it, first you really be careful with the 7 or 8 technique that I just said. Be really careful and don't play games with it. And the 9 actually, when you mastering the 3 major of Alif Lam Mim, Alif Lam Ra, and Kaya and Short, you will able to manipulate the secret technique of Laduni. Yes, the Laduni is known as the ability to directly connect with the Lawful Mahfuz, the book of names of God, with the preparation of God itself. So you can actually know everything, even something that only known by the God itself. Seriously, I know. Yeah. And that's all. Yeah. You can actually talk to the angels. You can actually, maybe you don't believe it. I mean, face to face in some terms, transcendent terms, transcendent condition. with Allah itself. I'm not expecting you to believe it, but I met Rasulullah itself several times, and well, it's it, it says now it's okay. I mean, I'm not like practicing some imagination theory or something like that, or making up the story for myself. No, no. Because the reason that I need to find him, I can do that. Well, more thing, I can go to his graveyard and wait for him, and I have the ability to see spirits and ghosts and angels, something like that, to see them, not to go with them. But so it have give me, at first it gives me a lot of advantage to actually, you know, meet the Al-Prophet itself. And I believe it was him. Yeah, it was him. Just like the others. So I'm searching in the net, like the physical identity, something like that. That specifically like something. He's like this, like this, like this, like this. And he says that he's Rasulullah, and he does things that no other spirit can ever did. You know, he actually drive away demonic city that inhabited in Saudi Arabia, that inhabited Saudi Arabia almost on all Sahara with just one prayer. That's from my dream. So you can assume anything about it. I don't know. Then I'm not trying to say that it was something like that. Maybe it's not always the exact meaning like that, but it he I don't know what to say about the story. Sorry, but I believe it was him. That's all. So, but if you feel that really agree with me or that what I say is crazy or something like that, most speech. Sorry, that's all. And have a nice weekend. Goodbye. God bless you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.